Thank you. I'd be derelict if I didn't ask you about what has beset my constituents more than any other aspect of EPA rules and regs would be waters of the U.S. As I saw that evolve, and I'm one that is a staunch conservationist, and I believe, I always cite the fact that I remember so vividly as a teenager when the Cuyahoga River caught on fire. So we've really come so far in a short period of time. When I was home for a recess visit and had, I think, 3 farmers in one small restaurant corner me after I was done eating, and I knew the 3 of them, and telling me that they, in just doing basic routine ditch maintenance in ditches that generally have no water in them other than a few months out of the years, and we're in a rainy part of the country. Waters of the U.S. Looks to me like it's a confluence of the Army Corps of Engineers, the EPA, and then the in-state enforcement agencies. And sadly, in this case, coming from a place like Indiana, which is normally pretty sane in all the things that it does, it would have been the Department of Natural Resources and the Indiana Department of Environmental Management that was out of kilter with really, I think, what they were supposed to be doing. Do you feel it's within your purview of being able to not only interface with the Army Corps of Engineers, but especially the agencies that are generally responsible for implementing? And I know we've gone through a rule change, and many of my constituents and farmer friends are anxious to see that actually improve. What would your opinion be in terms of your role to interface with some of the state agencies that, is where you really feel the impact in some cases of overreaching regulations here?
Well, Senator, in my previous work, both on residential mortgage-backed securities investigations and going into the False Claims Act work generally, I always felt we were our most effective when we were working with our state partners. With the RMBS investigations, I worked with the state of California, the state of New York, the state of Maryland, and I believe the state of Illinois. And in that collaborative effort, it really allowed us to, I think, make a better case because we were not just responsive to the concerns inside the Beltway, but concerns of the states. And so I think to the extent that that's available to the IG's office, the EPA, I think it'd be extremely useful.
When you hit the ground running, I would appreciate it if you might keep in mind that particular issue in Indiana and maybe check into it and get back with me to see what you think.
Thank you, Senator. Yes.
Thank you.